Jeremy, if you haven't watched the game, what were your impressions of the play on the line of scrimmage between those two lines, and which group did you feel like impressed you more on the line of scrimmage?
Are you talking about on offense, defense, or
Offensive
both?
lines versus defensive lines.
You know, it's both sides of the ball are just very inconsistent. You know, from a defensive standpoint, just lining up, right? Lining up the proper way, you know, so based off the the backfield formation, you know, whether it's backs in a 3 spot, it's gun near, it's gun far, or the Y's off or Y zone. A lot of those things change how you should line up defensively. Does that make sense? If I'm a 3 tech, maybe I need to be a little bit tighter. Maybe I need to be a little bit looser. Okay, maybe I'm getting a run key here, or maybe it's a pass key. All that changes your stance, your alignment, you know, all these things. Right now, we're still, like with most of our players on the defensive line, we're still in elementary school. Okay, hopefully this next week we can get to junior high, and the next week we can get like we're in high school, and eventually be on the college level before the season's over with. Does that make sense? Just in knowing those things, to me, I look at it like this, okay? We all get in the car every day. When y'all leave here, y'all gonna get in the car, okay? And you're gonna drive, whether you're going out Alcoa Highway or is it Kingston? Yeah, out there. So when you get out there, just shut your eyes while you're driving down the road, okay? And see how well you do. Because if you don't know the things that I'm talking about and you're trying to play defensive line, you're basically playing with your eyes shut, okay? So that's not real easy to do. So we've got to do a good job of coaching these guys up, and they've got to understand it and learn it, you know? So, you know, we can sit in a room and we can talk about it, right? And we can show it to them, and they get it. They can write it down, they can give you the answers and all that. But when you go out there and the heat index is 105, do they really get it, okay? When it's the 65th minute of practice, do they really get it? When the offense is dadgum sticking it down their throat, do they really get it? I don't know. That's what we're trying to do, is figure out who can and who can't, right? So right now, we got ways to go there, you know. But offensively, you know, I see guys that show promise up front. But, you know, with that position, it takes all 5 guys playing together up front. You know, an offensive line, they've got to play together, because it only takes one of them to mess it up, right? One guy messes it up, the other 4 can do it right, makes all 5 of them look bad. Whereas on the defensive line, 3 of them can mess it up, and one of them can really not do what he's supposed to do, but just because he's really good, he goes and makes a play where everybody thinks the defense is pretty good, right? So it's funny how those 2 positions are perceived. Sorry, rambling a little bit.